Hello guys, here I am again doing another request video. I want to thank this subscriber for saying that they would wait so patiently, and you did. Thank you for waiting so patiently. You know who you are. This video is for you, and also for anyone else who is a expression number 8 Master Life Path 11-2. There will be differences. There are many different expression number 8s, so please watch my expression 8 video to really find out down to the nail what type of expression 8 you are. So this is talking about the expression 8 as a whole, but there are specifics in the expression 8 depending on your sub-talents, I like to call them. For the life path, it's sub-lessons. For the expression, it's your sub-talent. So have a look at that. So watch your expression number video first to find out exactly specifically what you are. It's largely the same as the expression 8 with differences on how you achieve the expression number 8. So ensure you've watched your expression number video first. So as you know, the life path is the most important number in your chart. It's what you came here to do. And because you came here with a Master 11-2 life path, you're here to do something big. And your expression number 8 should be used as a tool to help you achieve your life path 11-2. Now these videos, my life path, master life path videos, are a little bit longer because when you sign a contract before this incarnation for a master number life path, you're here to do more than us lowly single life path people. So almost you're here to do almost double the amount that we are as a single life path. So if you're a master life path 11, 22, 33, it's always going to be a difficult ride. That's what you came here to do. It means you're very developed. You're an old soul. You're like the PhD student of the world and the spirit world. So think of yourself like that. So this video is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to have on the left-hand side the element of your life path 11-2 because it's all split down into elements. There's about 20 for a master life path. And that tells you which element you're looking to develop. And then the expression number on the right-hand side will show you how your expression number may help you or may hinder you. Okay, so let's get started. So just before we go, I'll just do a quick one. You're here to learn the double one energy. So you're here to learn as a Master Life Path 22 to channel new ideas from source, leadership and independence, but double the strength. You're a double one, so you're here with double the need and double the importance of developing the ability to channel new ideas from source and become a strong, powerful leader, but a nurturing leader in the 2 energy. 1 adds to 2, so you're here to work with the 1 and the 2 energy. This is what you're here to achieve, remember. So channeling new ideas, being a leader, being independent but also interdependent, nurturing the new idea after you've had that idea, planning, involving others, bringing others involved, and it's all for the purpose of healing others. That's what your Master 11 is here to achieve. But your expression number, what you bring to help you achieve that, is individual abundance, personal power, and the ethics and the integrity to want to share that abundance with others. And you can use the abundance and the charisma of your 8 energy to help you achieve the leadership and the new ideas and the planning and the nurture needed for your 11-2. And this is how you do it. So I've forgotten about this slide because I always do a slide on how you can work it out. Some of you might find this a bit repetitive if you watch a lot of my videos, but as you know, each letter is a number. So all I've done is add up the numbers for Henrietta Yvonne Ewers and worked it out. So all the letters here add up to 46, not a master number, so I'm going to keep reducing to a single digit. Yvonne, adding up all the numbers and letters, got 30, not a master number, so I'm going to reduce it down all the way to a 3. Same with Ewers, each number equates to a letter, it comes to 31, 3 and 1 equals 4, and then we add those 3 big numbers together, the 1, the 3 and the 4, and that's what gives you your expression number. Now Henrietta's expression number doesn't have any sub-lessons, so she is a straight expression number 8. So all the elements that an expression 8 is, that is what Henrietta is. So let's get started on those elements. So your expression number here, your talent that you brought is abundance and balanced personal power, charisma, the confidence to be able to spread the word with power and strength, to be able to build a business, for people to look up to you. That is your talent in the expression number 8. So life path 11.2. So remember, the left column is what you're developing towards, what you need to achieve. The right hand column in red or green, depending on how your expression number may help or hinder you. Red for hinder a bit, green for good. Okay, so you're an old soul if you're an expression number life path. Expression number life path, oh dear. If you're a life path number master 11.2, you're an old soul. You're here with a big job to do in this world, you know. You have higher potential, higher spiritual potential, but higher responsibility to actually improve things, not just for your community or yourself, but for the world. It's a big job. Okay, some master life paths don't come into their own until their middle to later years because it is such a big job. So if you are a person of my age, say in your 40s, watching this video, and you feel you're only just thinking about coming into your own as an expression number, don't beat yourself up. You came here to do something big and you've got plenty of time. Start now. Anyway, so you're here to learn to connect to source energy, to channel new unique ideas and messages to change the world. You're very unique. You bring ideas and messages directly from source energy. You know, you have that connection. And you have massive intuitive potential that you need to continue developing, because intuition can be a talent, but it will be lost if not used. You're an idealistic dreamer. Sometimes your ideas don't hit the ground running, which means a lot of 11 life paths. They dream a lot about their new ideas, but their new ideas and messages stay in the clouds because they often don't have the confidence to bring it down to earth and really go, here it is, people. These are my ideas and they're going to heal you because you're unique. People might even think of you as a bit of a weirdo, but that's a good thing. Life path 1s and life path 11s. You are not weirdos. You have a gift of uniqueness. I couldn't even begin to tell you how your differences, your uniqueness, your weirdisms are a gift. And the minute you start feeling that they are as such, you will start to soar. I promise you that. You often hide your ideas and your uniqueness and your messages because you think you won't get validation from others, or other people will think you're weird. And sometimes you'll even want to get on the spaceship and fly the hell out of here because you feel so different. Okay. What you need to do is reframe that difference. Remember, you're not here to do something small. You're here to do something big. If you weren't unique, you wouldn't be able to do what you're here to do. Did you hear that? If you weren't unique, you can't do what you're here to do. It's a gift for you to really push forward for your whole life. So if you're at a point now where you're really seeking validation from others, that's got to stop. The more unique you are, in fact, the more people disapprove sometimes, especially those that aren't really strong in your life. That's almost a little message to say, yeah, you're being innovative here. Keep going. Okay? And, you know, if I was a life path 11.2, they could call me a weirdo. In fact, give me a weirdo badge. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. So you're here to show your uniqueness, basically, and have the confidence to do that without worrying about what other people say. So, but your Master Life Path 11.2 means that you're here to, first and foremost, without me digressing onto uniqueness, to connect to source energy, to be able to make that connection to source energy. But your expression 8 talent, it means you are as practical as you are spiritual. You have kind of a balance of the two. And your life path 11 needs you to tip a bit more towards the spiritual, because that's what you're here to achieve in this life path, in this lifetime, this life path. Your focus tends, the expression 8, tends to be in the world, because that's what the number energy is. It makes you very worldly. You focus on worldly financial success, balanced power, leadership, and transcendence of status and the business world, and really making your mark on the world. That is the real talent of the expression. You have this spiritual ability there, though, and that's what you need to tap for your life path. Okay, so to support your life path 11.2, oh dear, I've missed the digit. Get in touch with your spiritual side. Okay, meditation, connecting to source, channeling your unique ideas and healing messages. Then you're following your path, and you can use your talents in the expression 8 to help you build a business around that, to help you build abundance around your spiritual ability. There's no problem with doing that. Some people think there is, but money is not unethical. Money is an energy that can be used for good and bad, and we've all got to eat, right? We all need to make money. So there's no reason why you can't go down a spiritual path, but use your expression ability of the 8 in the practical to help you build a home, a stability, a business, an income stream to help you move forward with your life. We all need that, right? It's not unethical. So you're also here to learn to be the ideas person, as I've already gabbled on, but you struggle to bring those unique ideas to the world. You see, I go on a bit. That's why I do these PowerPoints, and sometimes my explanation leaks into another point that I wanted to make, as I have done here. So the PowerPoint doesn't always work. So you're here to learn to be the ideas person, but you struggle to bring your unique ideas to the world because you lose interest quickly after the initial idea. Remember I said you can be in the clouds a little bit. You're always thinking of new ideas, so you often don't take the time to really focus on an idea you've already had. So that idea never hits the ground because you've got more to look at. You know, that's the 11. You're channeling ideas all the time, and the energy hitting you is quite a lot. Very well said, Katie, there. You get a lot of intense energy hitting you, lots of ideas, lots of messages, and sometimes it's hard to bring those ideas to the ground and actually run with them. So you're very an idealistic dreamer, and a lot of what comes from source you can mix up and doesn't always come to the ground. It can't be grounded in reality. But your expression talent number 8, it gives you the ability to be able to take your ideas and focus on an idea through to completion and final success. You have that ability. You have to use it though. Okay, you're going to have the difficulty of not being able to bring your ideas to the ground because you're 11 life path. Your expression here needs to try and patch that up. Use that talent you have within you to focus on a single thing towards success. That's your talent. Okay, so to support your life path 11.2, ensure that it's your own innovative ideas. Remember, your life path 11, you're bringing your own innovative ideas that you're bringing to reality. Focus on the best ideas that you have and really work on making those ideas grow legs in the world. So you're also here to learn to be confident in your uniqueness, because unique people have unique, groundbreaking ideas. You know, being unique, as I gavelled on right from the beginning, is a gift for you, you know. So you've got to be confident in your uniqueness. If someone calls you a weirdo, I'd wear a badge. Thanks. I'm glad to be a weirdo because it means I'm unique and I'm following my path because my unique ideas are what's going to change the world. That's the attitude you need as a life path 11.2. It's important that you're not craving validation from other people. You're not here. You're a master energy. You're not here to be approved of by other people. So your life path 11 needs you to be confident in your unique ideas without need for validation. Your 8 talent energy is an extremely confident energy. You can be both. When low, the expression 8 can be low confidence, but as it's your expression number, it should be most of the time you're actually quite a confident, quite direct person, but you've got excellent social skills and charisma, and you're not afraid to be yourself and show your individuality to the world. Your 8 talent equips you to bravely share your ideas. You know, you've got the ability. You might be shy. You might think you're a weirdo. But your 8 talent, you've got that within you to happily take risks with your ideas and healing messages. Keep, you know, be brave, be confident. Use your expression 8 ability to help you bravely show your ideas to the world, and this will support your 11-2 life path. You must be brave. The 11-2 can be quite shy, and because of the amount of energy that whacks into you daily, you can hide away from conflict, and like noisy environments are going to be difficult for you. Strong smells, sometimes lots of people really gets to you. Just think of yourself as really sensitive. That's why that happens, because of your, you know, the energy that hits an 11 life path daily is quite shocking. It's the same as a 22 or a 33. Any master number is here to do a big job, like I keep saying, and they have a lot of energy hitting them all the time. You need to be willing to take risks and not hide away and be shy and hide away from possible conflict. Bring your unique ideas that break barriers, that challenge others' comfort zones, challenge what people previously think. That is a real tenet of your life path 11-2. Learn to be brave and confident, willing to take risks, willing to stand up and say, do you know what, guys, this is the right way. This is not so good way. This is a new way to go. Why not try it? You know, some people are going to get quite stroppy with that. So you're going to need to be quite strong and brave in the way you do that, and your expression 8 will help you, because your life path 11 needs you to be brave enough to challenge others' preconceptions. Your talent means you're brave, you're courageous, you take risks, and you can confidently and powerfully break barriers. So this talent will help you to share your new paradigms confidently for your life path 11-2. So bring those two together and you're on the road to success. You need to be a practical initiator too, and you might find this difficult. Remember, this is your life path. A doer, action orientator, learner by experience, and action makes the difference. You know, you need to be like the person that just gets things done. So your life path 11-2 really needs you to be an act and to do, to achieve. Because remember, things often stay in the clouds with you and you move on to the next thing without actually following through and acting on what you said you were going to do. So your 8 talent makes you a more determined doer. It gives you the talent and the ability, when you use it, to have lots of powerful dominant energy to start things, keep going consistently, not in fits and starts. You can use this ability to act and to do and to work consistently to support your life path 11-2. And look what I've done. I've put life path 8. Oh dear, I'm a bit up in the clouds as well. If you looked at my core numbers, you would know why I get things wrong on my slides sometimes. Detail is not my strong point. Anyway, you need to channel your advanced, intense master energy into your initial initiation and action. And what that means is being able to take that energy that hits you as a master number, the energy that pounds you daily. If you don't manage it, you can end up with nervous exhaustion. You can end up needing to shut yourself away, feeling overwhelm, emotional overwhelm, exhaustion. If you're a life path 11-2 and you feel all that, you're not managing the energy that is hitting you daily. And that's what you're here to develop. So don't beat yourself up. Unchanneled or mismanaged energy can cause that intense nervous energy and anxiety, and sometimes feeling really low and emotional. It's to do with the mismanagement of the intense energy that is pounding you daily. So your life path master 11-2 energy inundates you constantly. You must learn to manage this intense energy and channel it into action, because when you channel it into action, your expression number 8 really comes into power, and then you're really using the action orientation of the 8 to help you advance your life path 11-2. Your 8 talent and energy means you have as much spiritual talent as you do practical talent. We mustn't forget that. So develop and use your ability to connect spiritually. You have that ability. You might not always develop it, but now's the time to do it, to help you channel the intense energy into useful action. that energy that's hitting you. You can catch it with a bucket, or you can let it hit you, pound you constantly. You can put up a shield, you can collect it. There are ways to deal with things that are coming at you. And rather than letting them pound you into the ground and causing exhaustion, think about ways that you can channel, even visualizations that help you catch and channel the energy. In how can I channel today's energy into something good, and really plan in your 11-2. That's what you're here to do, to plan and think, what am I going to do with my energy today? Am I going to direct it here, there, or everywhere? We don't want to direct it everywhere because you get nothing done. It needs to be focused. Boom, boom. If you focus it in 3 directions, you might achieve 3 things today, and you've used that energy rather than allowing that energy to overwhelm you. So you're also here to learn to be interdependent, not so independent that you push others away. So the 11-2 can bring people in, but they can also push people away. You're a bit dynamic. You can be diametrically, can't even say the word, polarized here. You can draw people to you, but you can always also shut them out, which can cause you problems in your relationships, which I'll talk about in a moment without digressing again. So you want to learn to be interdependent. You can be sometimes too independent, sometimes to the point where you push others away, refuse to delegate. But you've got to remember for your life path 11-2 that you can't do everything on your own. Independence is essentially an illusion. Everything you need for your day is brought to you by thousands of different people, sometimes hundreds, sometimes thousands. Even the clothes you're wearing, there have been many hands involved in you acquiring this t-shirt, the shop that you bought it from, they needed to all be working. The bank that gave you the money through your card, they needed to be all working. And you needed a car to get you home from the shop with your clothes. So all those people are needed to help you do that. So independence is great to a point when it means you're not being dependent on others, but you're not totally independent. Be independent, but in a balanced way, without me gabbling on. So you can't do everything alone. Independence is an illusion. We're all interconnected. Spiritually, we've always known in source energy, we're all interconnected, and the scientists are just realizing that with dark energy and all that, but I'm not going to digress again. So your life path 8 needs you to be independent with a realization of your interdependence. So your expression talent 8 is independent. You have that ability. You can be independent when needed. You're strong, you're powerful, you're able to make things happen. But you also have the social skills to persuade, to lead others when you need help and support. So you have the ability in your expression talent 8 energy to support your life path 11-2 with your balanced independence and interdependence, balanced independence and dependence, because it should be balanced. You can't do everything alone. Sometimes you need to do things alone. Sometimes you need other people. You need that balanced attitude to help you achieve your life path 11-2. So you also need to be determined to succeed. Complete trust in the skills that you have learned and mastered need to serve as a kind of security blanket, to help you not to feel so insecure all the time. So the Master 11 life path 2 likes to learn new things so that you can help others. And that's what you're here to do, learning lots of different things so that you can use what you learn to help teach and heal other people with innovation, using source energy. You have so much potential. So you need to be determined to succeed because you're here to do a big job. And because of everything that you're here to achieve, sometimes it can be overwhelming. So you need to be determined to succeed in the job that you're here to do. So your life path 11-2 needs you to have determination and use your skills to succeed in this world, having a balance between, like the expression 8 will give you, a balance between the practical and the spiritual. You have the talent in the 8 energy to be determined to succeed. You're confident in your abilities. Social skills are great. You have great charisma. You have a willingness to surge ahead. And all of this supports your life path 11-2 if you use it Okay, so realize this ability within yourself and use it to help you achieve your life path 11 too. You also need to learn to be supportive, a nurturing leader, not a really powerful slam your fist on the ground, it's my way or the highway leader, a supportive, nurturing leader that knows when to be firm and assertive, but is also extremely perceptive, empathic and supportive. And that's what you are in your Master 11 too. You're a very old soul and you have lots of spiritual abilities and potentials that you need to develop. So you must lead others to the fruition of your innovative ideas and messages with balanced, supportive, but firm personal power, like any genius leader needs to be. So your Life Path 11-2 needs you to be a supportive leader with balanced personal power that makes things happen. So your 8 talent energy makes you the most talented leader in numerology. If you use your ability in the 8, you've got this element of your Life Path 11-2, really. So you're dominant, you're confident, you're assertive, you're powerful, but you're also supportive, nurturing, empathic with excellent social skills. And you can bend others to your way of thinking with your charisma and your ability to communicate in a genius way with others. Use that to help you be in the best nurturing leader you can be for your Life Path 11-2. So you're very powerful. Your Life Path 11-2 gives you strong, lots and lots of power. And your power brings ripples, both positive and negative, depending on how you use your energy. You must remember that your great power that you have in your master energy brings great responsibility. But you also have the added ability that because you are an old soul, you're more likely to have learned all the nefarious things of the past and learned the importance of responsibility to others. You're here to be a healer. You wouldn't have this life path if you didn't have the potential to be responsible, to heal and use the massive power you have responsibly and not nefariously. You must ensure that your intentions are good. And you'll be helped a lot with that. If you're channeling from source energy to help your Life Path 11-2, this is another thing that will help you to make sure your intentions are good, because source energy are never going to give you tell you to do something that's going to hurt you or others. It just doesn't work like that. It's only our free will that makes us do such things. Your Life Path 11-2 path needs you to be responsible and be of service with your immense power, almost like a superhero. You're an old soul. You're connected to source energy, like I've just said, and your expression talent energy makes you ethical. Your intentions and your actions are all for the good of others. So this element of your life path is going to be much less of an issue for you. You're very ethical by nature. You always act with integrity and for the good of all, and you must keep that. Your ethics are unshakable, and it greatly assists your Life Path 11-2. So ethics are what you need to help keep supporting your life path if you're an Expression 8 Life Path 11-2. You're also here to learn to be responsible to others and the team. And I should have added to that, not just the team, the world. You are a master number. You're not here to just look after the people in your general area, I'm afraid. You're here to do something bigger than that. Your job is bigger. So take a deep breath, because you've got a lot to achieve together with your innovation and your leadership and changing the world and all that. It's a lot to take in. So you can be too responsible sometimes and do too much for other people and end up exhausting yourself doing too much for others. And, sometimes you can do so much for others that you feel that they should be thanking you and that you're doing a lot for them and they're not doing enough for you, which can draw you towards being quite resentful and sometimes irresponsible when that's not your core at all. You're not an irresponsible person. But if you do too much for others and you feel they're not giving you the same back, or at least a thank you or enough gratitude, you can become resentful and irresponsible. So first of all, don't do too much for others. You need boundaries. And second of all, you don't need gratification from others. You're serving your purpose. Serve your purpose as well as the people. You don't need gratitude from others. There's a development point for you if you're an 11-2. So your 11 path your 11 path, your 11 love path needs you to be responsible, but don't do too much, really. You've got to find that balance. So your 8 talent will mean that you're willing to take responsibility to the best of your intentions. And sometimes that can exacerbate the issue and make you do even more for others, because you just want to make it right for other people. And sometimes they've just got to do it themselves. And sometimes it can be like overkill for them and your own psyche as well. Your task is to focus your balanced personal power. Okay, so your task focused and balanced personal power could help you to know where your responsibility ends. Use that to know when to stop, basically, to have boundaries. And that is what will help you support your 11-2 life path. You're here to help and heal, but not to the detriment of yourself. Okay, that is really important. You must learn to improve your social skills. Focus on widening and deepening your relationships. Make decisions a bit more subjectively. It's important that you deal with your relationships, because the Master Life Path 11-2, historically, through my experience and my learning, really struggles to, a lot of the time, to maintain long-term, close romantic relationships. And it's the push-pull factor. You've got a lot to achieve, so you often push people away, but you're also here to nurture. So you can be quite polarized in how you are with others, and sometimes you can sabotage your own relationship by pushing others away. It can be quite a mess at times. So your Life Path 11-2 suggests that you must work on your relationships and social skills to improve them. Your 8 energy can help you if you use it. It gives you great social skills, charisma, the good intentions, the compassion, the charisma, the good intentions towards others. The only thing that could stand in your way a little bit with your talent number 8 is you're a bit more task orientated than you are people focused when you're following your talent to the letter. But to support your Life Path 11-2, focus a little bit more on the people in your life. That's what you need to support your life path. Widen, deepen, improve your relationships. Widen your social circle at home, at work, and in the world. But mostly, and most importantly, your close relationships. If you struggle with maintaining a long-term relationship, that is part of your life path, so don't beat yourself up. But work on improving that, on being a little bit more genuine and authentic, allowing yourself to connect on a deeper level with other people, but also giving them enough of your time and not pulling away from them and almost pushing them away, which is often the basis of relationship problems for the Life Path 11-2. So to support your 11-2, focus more on the people in your life. Mostly the close people in your life, but also widen and deepen other relationships in your life. It will help you develop your ability to have a more fulfilling long-term relationship as you advance forward in years. You must also learn, because like I said, that we're in polarities. We can push people away or we can smother. We can be nasty or we can be loving. You know, we can be both. And life paths often work with a whole polarity. In fact, all the life paths work with certain polarities. So the Life Path 11 is about managing love, really, to not push people away like the previous slide said, and also not to smother people, smother those in your life and have expectations that they can never meet. Or on the other side of the polarity, backing away from relationships entirely because it hurts so badly. This needs to be balanced in your life as a Life Path 11-2. It really does. So your Life Path 11-2 suggests that you struggle with expressing love in a balanced way and a consistent way. Your 8 talent energy is unlikely, though. This could help balance. Your 8 talent energy can help balance this, because the 8 talent energy with its task focus is going to help you not to smother others. So help you to bring balance to this smothering tendency you may have. You could be a pusher or a wayer, or you could be a smotherer. You could be both. Most Life Path 11-2s can be both, depending on situations. So Your 8 talent is unlikely to smother loved ones. You've got your own stuff to do, because you are extremely focused on building your own abundance and your material success. So it will help you not to be so smothering of the relationships within your life. But you don't back away from love either. Your charisma, your balanced personal power, your success, it draws many suitors towards you, and you're not bad at bringing in the partner, depending on which one you like. Support your life. I don't know why things come out of my mouth sometimes, I really don't. So support your life path 11 too by giving and receiving love in a balanced way, not smothering but not pushing away either. There's a very much a need to work on your relationships quite strongly. And if you're a life path 11 too, I have no doubt that you will really resonate with this. So you're here to learn to be intuitive. You've got great potential to use your intuition and sensitivity, and to use it for others, to be sensitive to the needs of others. You're here to be of service in this world. That's the job you came here to achieve in the 11 life path. Here to be of service to others, and the development of your intuition will aid you in being of service to others, because you'll be able to read other people, and that won't just help other people, that'll help yourself as well. So your life path 11-2 needs you to be sensitive to the needs of others. Your 8 talent means you have both the practical, worldly abilities and also spiritual abilities. But, there are times you may be in your expression 8 too locked into logic, too locked into rationality because of your worldly focus. And you need to bring yourself out and not be too worldly, too logical, well, that can't be because I can't see it. There are a lot of things in this world you can't see. In fact, most things in this world you can't see. So to support your life path 11-2, give more attention to your inner intuitive voice. You see my detail issues again there, really? And your inner voice. I'll start that bit again. To support your life path 11-2, give more attention to your intuitive voice and sense the needs in other people that are not so obvious and tangible. You have that ability to read people on a deep level and know their needs sometimes before they do. Okay, use your 8 talent to help you build that charismatic link with other people. Okay, you're here to learn to be a cooperative team player as well as a nurturing leader. So you're willing to muck in and get your hands dirty with the team whenever is needed. You're not this high-powered hooty-tooty leader that lets everybody else do it while you survey. You're nurturing, you're supportive, and you muck in. That's what you're here to do. So you're here to learn to be a cooperative team player, get the job done as part of a cohesive team as well as being the leader. You can be disruptive and a bit of a drama queen at times. Remember, you're quite sensitive. So the environment, if it overwhelms you, you can sometimes not know what to do. The fight or flight mechanism can sometimes tune in. The life path 11 needs to get out of a high intensity, noisy, rowdy, conflict-ridden, anything that's hard on the senses. Even senses of smell can be hard for a life path 11. Now you can deal with it in 2 ways. Some life path 11s can become quite angry and disruptive and emotional. Some can be quite uncooperative, quite a drama queen, and other 11s will just split. They'll just be gone. So you're here to learn to work within a team, but not allow your sensitivities to overwhelm you. So your life path 11-2 needs you to develop the ability to cooperate as part of a team, to sometimes put your own feelings aside just for now so that you can help to be cohesive with the team. I'm not saying don't express what you really feel, but maybe doing it in a less disruptive and less emotionally charged way is more useful. Your 8 talent energy works very well within a team. It can give you that ability. However, your balanced authority and skill means that people will naturally put you in charge. So sometimes you'll be wanting to be a part of the team, and people will still look to you for leadership because of your talented leader. So if people look to you for leadership, just be supportive and nurturing with it, because they will look to you for leadership because you're a talented leader. You just got to deal with that and use it to help you support your life path. That's what it's there for. So people will naturally put you in charge, but also get your hands dirty with the team. You know, you don't need to do any more or any less than the team does. So use your talent to contribute to a cohesive team to support your life path 11 too, and being that nurturing leader when needed. Also develop assertiveness to demand your boundaries. You're very sensitive, you're a server, you're here to help humanity. And sometimes people can ask way too much of you, and you can be overworked, sometimes even walked all over, because you avoid conflict. Sometimes you'll take that and just like go, whoa, and you won't even respond. So people think they can walk all over you, almost take advantage of you. And, you know, don't be a shapeshifter, changing who you are in order to help and please others, and ignoring your own inner safety, ignoring your own inner health and well-being, because you come first. Because if you are ill, if you are exhausted, how on earth can you achieve your life path 11 too? If you make yourself ill, you can't do what you need to do. So it's vitally important, so that you can help more people, that you take that rest when it's needed. Excuse me, my gorgeous little cat's just walked in. I have to let him out. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Hi. Go on then. Go on then. Oh, yeah. Go on then. Sorry about that. He's a lovely boy. I love my cats way too much. I think they're very, very pampered. So developing assertiveness to demand your boundaries. Even though you're sensitive, you're genteel by nature. Normally, you don't go into conflicts because you don't like it. You know, it's all too much for your sensitive nature, really. So you often do shapeshift in order to avoid conflict. We want to try and avoid that, life path 11 too. So your life path 11 too needs you to be a bit more assertive and not walked all over, to have boundaries, to say no sometimes. Your 8 talent makes you a talented leader. You're assertive, you're direct, you have that ability in you to say no, I'm not doing it, but in a balanced way. You know, you've got the ability to be a very respected person. People are less likely to walk on a respected person. You don't get overworked by others. In fact, it's more likely in the 8 that if you let your expression 8 talent take over, you're going to overwork yourself, because the 8 energy is quite workaholic. So don't overwork yourself. You know, it's all very one thing stopping others from overworking you. But what you need to do is not overwork yourself. That can be a big thing for an expression 8, life path 11 too. You need to take care not to become a workaholic. Look after yourself, look after your sensitivities. So to support your life path 11 too, say what needs to be said in a balanced way, without sugarcoating necessarily or changing your stance to keep the peace. You need to say it in a balanced way and in an assertive way, but not in a rude way. You've got the ability to do that. You're an expression number 8, for goodness sake. You're here to serve the world, lead the team, the task, be dependable. People need to depend on you, life path 11 too. So if you're always up in the clouds and, I've forgotten what I need to do, as a life path 11s tend to do, they forget what they say they're going to do, because they're already always dreaming up in the clouds, thinking, oh, that's a good new idea. Oh, that's a good new message. What did I say I was going to do? You can always be counted upon to keep the cogs turning when you're achieving your life path. So what they need you to do, what your life path 11 needs you to do, is be a little bit less airy-fairy, be a bit more dependable. So if you say you're going to do something and you're doing something to serve the world, make sure you do it. Don't go, oh no, I forgot. Oh, I was thinking of that and then it made me miss that. No, we need to focus a little bit. So your life path 11 too needs you to be dependable. It needs you to be counted upon to ensure the cogs are turning for everyone's benefit. But you've got the ability in the expression number 8. Means you're a talented leader. You're focused. You are dependable. That's your talent. Use that to support your life path 11 too, to plug up that possible deficit. So you're organised. You're dependable. You're hardworking, but don't be too hardworking. So support your life path 11 too. Ensure that you can be depended upon to act and lead others for the good of the world. But remember, keeping those boundaries in check. Make sure you're not doing too much. So it's a bit of a balancing act, which being depended on for the good of others, but also looking after your own boundaries. So do for others, but not too much is the big thing, okay, for you. You're here to be the tactful mediator of the team, helping to resolve conflicts fairly for the good of the team. Problem is, and your difficulty is, Life Path 11-2, you're very sensitive, you hate conflict, you often run and hide until it's over, or you might actually leave a job because the conflict is too much. And, if you can't change that conflict, maybe it's the best thing for you to do, because a conflict-ridden environment is not a good environment for 11-2. So if you're currently in an environment that's quite toxic and conflict-ridden, and you have obviously find ways to change that, but if there are no ways out, you must leave that situation because it is not helping your health. Okay, so your life path needs you to develop the ability to face and mediate conflict effectively. So look at any issues, mediate them, and only after you can't mediate them is it time to walk away. But what you need to learn in this lifetime is to be able to be tactful, to mediate with others, to deal with a conflict-ridden situation. It's not going to be easy. You're so sensitive and you hate conflict, but that's what you're here to learn to deal with. So your 8 talent, actually, even though you're sensitive in your life path, it actually can be quite an aggressive energy, but it also can be quite a submissive energy when your expression number 8 is low. When you're not using your skills effectively, you can actually be quite submissive and not resolve conflicts to everyone's. You might end up helping the other side because you're too submissive to make the resolution balanced. But on the good way, your expression number 8, you can be quite strong and aggressive, and if you can tone that down a little bit and just be balanced in your personal power, you'll be more likely to mediate with tact and diplomacy and charisma, and people will listen to you more. You've got that ability. You're an expression 8. So your talent means that you can manifest great balance between the two, aggression and submission, which means balanced personal power. So someone with balanced personal power is always going to be better able to help sort out and mediate issues, because people are more likely to listen to you and follow what you say that each side should do to cooperate. You've got that skill. Use it to help you mediate the conflicts in your life. And this will also help your relationships as well if you let that feed through into the rest of your life. So you're also here to learn plan the next steps after your idea. Like I said, your ideas are often in the clouds, and your ideas are always coming to you. You have no problem with the ideas coming to you. They hit you all the time. But you need to nurture that idea. It's about channeling that energy correctly so that you can plan the next steps after your initial idea, building a team to help you achieve your next steps. The energy of the 11-2 needs to be the creator of the idea and the nurturer of the new idea and the builder of teams to help bring that idea forwards. Your Life Path 11-2 needs you to take your unique ideas, no one else's. Remember, you are an 11-2 life path. Your unique ideas and messages to the planning stage. Build a team. Help really bring your ideas together to achieve it in the real world. Your 8 talent energy makes you a leader, gives you the ability. You're a planner. You've got that ability. You're a practical doer. You've got that ability. It makes you able to develop the ideas that you channel from source and any projects that you're working on that you've created. And then lead a team supportively towards its achievement. Use this ability to help support your Life Path 11-2. You must also, and I think this is last but not least, learn to have faith in yourself. Really important. Have faith in yourself. Give yourself your own kudos. Sometimes you judge yourself on what everyone else thinks. Stop doing that, Life Path 11-2. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about you. You are a creator. You are innovative. You're not here to follow others. You're not here to be validated by others. Sometimes you just need to go, others, clutter off. This is my idea. It's got legs. I'm going to run with it, and it's going to change the world. Keep that focus in mind, especially when you're in Life Path 11 too. You need to develop your own internal compass. Turn inward for validation, not outwards, inwards. Your intuition and your own perceptive abilities. You're an old soul. You've got so much inside you that you can use to help you do so much in this world, so much previous experience from other lifetimes that you can use to help you achieve this life path, and use your expression number to do it. So do what you think you should do. Channel the information from source. You're intuitive. The veil between you and source is so thin, it's like a wafer. You can always peer around it. You're good at that, but make sure you do it, and it will help you know what you need to do without any input from other people. So your Life Path 11-2, it needs you to have faith in yourself. Do what you think you should do, and do it confidently. Sometimes things are going to fail. Don't let that stop you. Come on, you're here to develop. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes you're going to stand up there confidently and it might not go your way. Remember, it's part of your path. Don't give up. Stand strong. Keep going. Okay. Your 8 talent energy is strong and assertive. Okay. Use that. You're happy to rely on your own internal compass, because that's what your 8 energy really exudes. You do what you think is right. Use your talent in the 8 to help you do that, giving yourself your own kudos to know what you need to do without validation from other people. You're blunt, you're confident in your own actions when you're using your talent. You stand by your decisions. Use this strength to help you achieve your Life Path 11 too. If people poo-poo your unique messages, do it anyway. You're strong enough, you're powerful enough to do that. I hope you've really found my video useful today. Please like the video so I know that my content is useful to you. Comment on anything you think I need to change. So yeah, like the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, because I'm always updating, and I will do, if there isn't already a video on your life path and expression, by all means contact me, and I will do a video especially for you, and of course anyone else that is your life path and expression. I've also got a Udemy course that I've also put in the description box, which tells you all, most of what I know apart from the reader stuff about numerology, because I'm also going to bring out a reader course in the future. But this gives you all the information about the number energies and where they sit in your chart. My next course will be helping you blend all the numbers and really bring them to a person to give them a real personalized reading. But if you'd like to learn the first stages of being a numerology practitioner, click on the link in my description box. But if you want to email me, you can do. You can email me at katie@soulexplorer.net, or contact me on my social media, which I'm going to put in the description box too. As ever, people, trust the soul within you, because only you know what's right. Especially 11 life paths. Trust your intuition. Trust the soul within you. I say that to all of you, but for some it is more important. Trust the soul within you. It has lots to offer. See you soon.